Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is an audio check for the East Grand Forks versus Roseau Rams football tonight, starting at 7 o'clock. For KNOX Sports, this is Jacob Lindeman and Cooper Frazier joining me tonight. It's going to be an excellent night for some football. This is a test for our audio. Thank you guys for turning in early. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test for KNOX Sports, EGF versus Roseau Rams football. Welcome to East Grand Forks Green Wave Football. This is an audio test for KNOX Sports.
The following is a presentation of KNOX Sports.
Welcome to East Grand Forks Green Wave High School Football. I am Jacob Lindemann, your host for tonight of a beautiful, beautiful Thursday night lights football game against the Roseau Rams. My alma mater. This is going to be kind of a fun game for me as I grew up there and played football there. So this will be a fun game and kind of see the change and has happened over the program since I've been out of there for about 5 or 6 years now. Probably 6 years now. Geez, I'm an old man. But no, it's going to be a good game tonight. East Grand Forks coming back to their home after away for a week. And Roseau on a kind of a bit of a rough streak. They've, 1-5 in the season, but they're doing pretty good. And I, have good hopes for these teams, and I have a good hope for this football game tonight. We're going to get right away into our pregame show. So, let's go after it. Draft for the title. Give you a standings tonight in the draft for the title. Dilworth, Glen, and Fulton 4-2. Minnewaska 3-3. East Grand Forks 3-3. It's a hard streak to run there for East Grand. The Green Wave's been trying to win these games, and a lot of these games that they have lost are actually coming up pretty close and come down to some crucial moments in the game, turnovers, and scoring in the red zone, which we'll get into tonight as well. Then we got Perham 2-4, Morris area 3-3, Park Rapids area 3-3, and then Thief River Falls 2-4. Tonight we have Barnesville at Dilworth, Glen, and Fulton, Thief River Falls at Park Rapids, Holly at Perham, Roseau, which you are watching now, at East Grand Forks, Minnewaska at Montevideo, and Morris area at Glencoe Silver Lake. That's going to do it for us for the drive for the title. We're going to go ahead and get on to our tools for the game. Brought to you by State Farm, Logan Karski Agency. For the EGF side of the ball, I'm already going to tell you, the Stassen relationship here. It's better than brothers. These two on the field have more than chemistry. They are a scoring duo, and we'll be seeing a lot from them tonight, as well as the rest of their team. They like to throw the ball. They like to have big plays. They like to run to the outside, and their defense likes to cause interruptions and chaos, and it's going to be a good game. We also have Dodge Hall. He had a touchdown return versus Thief River Falls. And the Stassen relationships, they had 3 touchdowns in TRF, Stassen to Stassen. We're going to see that a lot tonight, and it's going to be a good one. Let's get on to the Roseau Rams side, my hometown. We have Beckhammer, Barnard, and Asher Dunham. Roseau has been a team that kind of has been that hard up north football team that likes to run the ball heavy. They like to maybe throw a little dish pass here and there, but they're a very run-heavy team. They have some big size to them. They have some speed in their backfield on defense. Roseau football, since I've been there, since I was a kid, as the ball boy, it has been a defensive football team. So, in leading it up to the offense to do their job, and if that defense can handle the ball and get the ball back to their offense, it should be for a fun night tonight. They got some great athletes over on the offense. They have some really speedy guys in the backfield, and they have some size up front. Number 77, Toby Bryan. He is a young freshman who is a giant on the field, and he likes to use his mass to move mass, and he likes to get around the ball too. That's going to do it for us for the game tools brought to you by State Farm, Logan Carson Agency. We'll be back to this pregame show. I'm Jacob Lindemann, your voice tonight with Cooper Frazier, the best cameraman at KNOX Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to KNOX Sports. I'm your host tonight, Jacob Lindemann. With me, the best cameraman at KNOX Sports, Cooper Frazee. We have a great game for you tonight. Beautiful weather. The lights are on already. It's going to be a 7 o'clock kickoff. We're going to get into our keys to the game, brought to you by Roseau Sports. So let's talk EGF football. They need to continue to force turnovers and ground and pound. They like to throw the ball in the air, but they're not very good at completing that ball in the air. They like to go for it on third down. They like to go for it on fourth down sometimes, and they're an aggressive team, but if they can stick to the ground, use that run game to their advantage, they have some great blockers that with some great technique up front, and they like to throw that to the outside, and they can get loose, they can get far down the field, and they can score some touchdowns. But they definitely need to get into the end zone when they're in the red zone. It's been a hard-fought battle for EGF their season. The games they lose, they're right in with them, and the games they win, they're not winning them by a complete ton. But if EGF can continue to force their turnovers and make their team mess up and make them make mistakes and make less mistakes and limit those turnovers, they can win this game easily. Now let's talk Rams football. They need to be physical against EGF defense. They need to take care of that football. Fumbles are a problem, and up north, the weather's cold. You know, it's easy to drop that ball, and it's easy to get that habit of not holding on to the football. So if they can take care of the football, they can use their size, and they can be physical against EGF defense. They have a lot of people on the sidelines, but you can wear down that starting line. Use their size to their advantage. I mean, up north, they like to grow them big there with the meat and potatoes. But size is only one thing. Technique is another. So Roseau's got to be physical. That's the game plan. That's been the game plan since I was a fourth grader in flag football there. They're a very physical team. They like to use their size. They like to use a lot of physical offense and defense to get into that game and move their defense around and move the ball. But they need to take care of that football. So, folks, if we can have a good game tonight, I think, you know, if both teams can limit turnovers and use the running game to their advantage and maybe, you know, use that running game to set up those passes over and over again, might be a very exciting night, folks. Both teams are pretty equally matched. Roseau seems to have a little bit bigger size on the average, but they have to have a smaller sideline. So it'll be interesting to see how that dynamic plays throughout the night. We're going to take a break here. I'm Jacob Lindemann with Cooper Frazee, KNOX Sports.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Welcome back to Rams versus the Wave, brought to you by Brevard's Turf and Forage and Grand Trailer Sales, as well as like to thank out Larson and Associates. And again, thank you to Ultra for that scoreboard, Ultra scoreboard. I'm Jacob Lindemann. Welcome back to the pregame show. I just want to kind of wrap up a few thoughts I had about this game, and then we'll get set. We'll sit back and we'll wait for kickoff. So tonight, this EGF team, they they have a lot of great athletic potential, and they have a lot of talent, and they have a lot of strengths to their team. But the one thing they have to limit on in this game is turnovers, and that's kind of football, folks. The team who has the least turnovers and the team that scores the ball the most, surprisingly, is going to win the game. I know it's a shocker, but it's kind of how it is. In Roseau, they're away. It's a 2-hour drive. They're not, they're definitely used to a long drive, but it's still a factor in the game. Every away game is a little bit different with that home field advantage, and they're playing on turf. And turf is a lot different than grass, if it's hard to believe. But a lot of folks, prefer grass over the turf, and myself, I always like playing on grass, and you can kind of get used to that. It can be slippery, and maybe you might buy a different cleat style. So that might be a factor too for this Roseau team, playing very few teams that have turf. But they have some size, they have some speed. Roseau's definitely going to try and run the ball very hard, and they might throw a quick pass to a quick down or an in, a 10 and in or a 10 and out on the sideline. But it's going to be a lot of run game tonight, and look for that defense. They've been trying to try and do a little different fronts. First start with a 5-man front, and then they're kind of going with a 4-man front today. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out for them. I'm going to try and keep this as unbiased as possible. I'm just kidding there, folks. It's going to be a nice, good game for us tonight. I'm really excited for this one. It's a beautiful night. The lights are on. It's Thursday night, high school football. It doesn't get better than this. I'm Jacob Lindeman with Cooper Frazier, the best cameraman in KNOX Sports. We have 8 minutes to kick off. I will see you then. Thank you.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Nothing feels or performs better than a properly fitted golf club. Whether it's irons, driver, or putter, call us today for your free club fitting. For over 30 years, the Golf Center in Grand Forks has been your club fitting leader.
Valley Truck in East Grand Forks is proud to support our local high school athletes. With over 400 years of combined experience, they keep our community moving on and off the field. Trusted repairs, quality parts, and support for the next generation.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to go over the starting offense for the Roseau Rams. Quarterback, Braden Crank. Running back, Jordan Baravich. At running back, Baron Murhead. At running back, Jad Wickwuck. At tight end, Keen Johnson. At wide receiver, Heath Bauer. At left tackle, Toby Bryan. At left guard, we have Drayson Bufflin. At center, we have Owen Cummings. At right guard, we have Hayden Pickard. And at right tackle, we have Liam Johnson. We're going to get over here for the starting lineup for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. But first, we're going to go into the national anthem in a little bit here. So we're going to get into that, and then welcome back. We just got back from the national anthem. God bless America, folks. We have a beautiful, beautiful KNOX Sports Thursday Night Lights game for you. We have the EGF Green Wave versus the Roseau Rams. It's going to be a great one tonight, so we're going to go over apparently a very special presentation. Beautiful dedication to John Wright for 30 years of service. It's excellent to see coaches like this who really just do such a great thing for these players, and they don't just build a football team, they build men. And so especially a great thank you to these coaches, and thank you to all coaches out there. You're doing more than just building players. You're building responsible men and women. So big thank you to the coaches. They deserve a lot more thanks and appreciation than they do, and now is a hard time. So we're going to get going here with this kickoff soon. It's going to be a beautiful Thursday Night Lights, and I'm excited, folks. So let's get into it. The Green Wave is going to kick off to the Rams. In the backfield for the Rams in the way back. Oh, looks like they're going to switch sides. We have Heath Bauer in the backfield to receive this ball, folks. It is Thursday night. It is Green Wave football. Get ready, folks.
All right, fans, make some noise. It's time for the kickoff.
EGF kicks off. Nice kick back to the 17-yard line. Bauer's got a nice, he broke one tackle, slipped one, gonna get tackled around that 30-yard line. Good run for the offense, 5 yards closer than they would be on a touchback. So good job for the Roseau Rams, and we're gonna get it for the Roseau offense here coming on the field, and that EGF Green Wave defense, a strong powerhouse up the middle, is gonna take on the field. Rams under center. Handoff up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Able to slip away. Baravich makes a spin move. Goes down for a nice 20-yard gain. Jordan Baravich with a beautiful gain. A nice spin move to break away from that tackle. Going to be at the 45-yard line. It's now 1st and 10 for the Rams. That offensive line showing its size against this Green Wave defense. Crank under center. Miss handoff right up the middle. Roseau with that hard-nosed football running up the middle on the strength side of the field. You're going to see that a lot tonight. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Rams hand off to Baravich. Baravich goes right up the middle. Gets a good 3-yard gain there on the run. Ball on the 49, it's 3rd and 4. Rams under center. Hand off to Baravich, cuts it to the right side, gets tackled by number 25 on the Green Wave. Brody Anderson with a nice, beautiful technique tackle in the backfield. Going to be 4th down here. Going to be 4th and 3 on the 47. Rams likely to go for it here, as they usually do. Big crucial moment here for the Green Wave defense. Get a good shutout here. Loaded on the left side, under center. Hands off to Baravich. Baravich gets dragged down in the backfield by number 54. Actually, number 33, Wyatt Court's beautiful rip right through that A gap and able to get it in the backfield and pull down Jordan Baravich to stop the now Green Wave offense takes the field. Roseau coming out with a different defensive front tonight. With a 4-man front. Motion in the backfield to the left side. Stoss in the shotgun. Handoff right up the middle. Able to push his way a few more yards. Jez Jones with a nice carry. About 4 yards there. Going to be 2nd and 8. Stoss in the shotgun. Steps back to pass. Breaks away, runs to the field side. Throws it away. There's a flag on the play. Appears to be a holding call on the offense. When we push back, it's going to be a replay a second, but it's going to be 2nd and 18. Ball in the 42. Heavy on the left side for Green Wave. Stoss in the shotgun. Motion to the right side. Hand off to the right. Steamrolls the first guy, but it's brought down by number 56 for the Rams. Bufflin. Able to pick up a few yards in there, but still 3rd and 12. Very long distance here for the Green Wave offense. Both teams are very strong defensive. It's going to be a very defensive-heavy game. We can see that early in the start of this game. Green Wave. 3 receivers on the left side. So Green Wave is going to take a timeout, miss formation there. Caught by the We're going to take a quick break as we will too.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our #1.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job.
If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest.
Right back into this action, folks, with KNOX Sports. Green Wave. Motion to the left side. Steps back to pass. A deep pass. He's open. If he can catch it, he's going to break away here. Brought down on the 10-yard line. Beautiful play by that Green Wave offense. Beautiful catch there by Hall. Huge play on 3rd down. Green Wave back in the shotgun. Going to be a reverse here. Cuts it upfield. Breaks away to the outside. Gets stripped at one and scores for a touchdown. Green Wave in the end zone. For Ref Joe. There is a penalty on the flag, on the field. Seems to be a holding call on the offense. Definitely not what you want to have on a scoring play. That's a 10-yard penalty. Going to be 1st and 20 here. It was 6 minutes in the first quarter. In the shotgun. Handoff, going up the middle, bounces out to the outside, dodges one tackle, gets brought down. Schmiederberg with a great run there to get some yards back to that 15-yard line. Rams are getting beat on the edge here. Motion to the right side. Going for the no play. Gets the Rams to jump. They're going to get 5 yards closer to this end zone. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 7, ball in the 8. Pass to the left side. The Stas going to be stiff-armed into the end zone. Going to be a Stassen connection here. Green Wave back in that end zone again. No flag on the play as far as I can see. Beautiful throw of Stassen to the outside corner. And a beautiful stiff arm by Stassen to get into that end zone. Swinging gate, Rams offense. They do the swinging gate. There's a flag on the play, but he gets in there anyways. The Rams defense not knowing what to do with the swinging gate offense. Seems to be out of control there. Green Wave looking to capitalize on it. We'll see what the call is. Green Wave seems to be bringing out the field goal unit. Going to be a false start on the Green Wave. Going to bring out their field goal unit. Snap is good. Kick is a little low, but still good. Going through the uprights. It's going to be 7-0 for Green Wave in the start of this first quarter. There's 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in this first quarter. Green Wave is going to kick off again. Green Wave there was able to get into the end zone twice there against his Rams defense. Rams got lucky with that first penalty, but then again did not get lucky with the second one. We're going to be right back after the short break.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Getting you right back in this action, not missing a second of it. Green Wave at the kickoff here. A beautiful first drive by the Green Wave. Going to kick off, looks like a nice deep boot, a little short in the air. It's going to be bounced off, going to be a touchback here. Good call there by the receiving team. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball is going to be on the 25-yard line. There's 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. In this first quarter of this game. Apologies, excuse me. Green Wave hoping to go 4 and out again here on the Rams. Rams come out with the loaded offense. Single backer. Gonna be a handoff to Borovich. Gonna try and barrel his way down the field. Gonna pick up a few yards there. Rams going right up the middle again and again tonight. We'll see if they can do any variation here on their offense, their second drive of the night. It's Brody Knutson for the tackle for the Green Wave defense. It is 2nd and 5. Ball on the 25. Ball on same formation for the offense. Rams heavy on the left side, hand off on the right to Jordan. Gonna get pushed back here, but they were swarmed by that Green Wave defense. It's gonna be 3rd down here, folks, very quickly. It's gonna be 3rd and 5, 0 gain on that play. Single backer. Tight end on the left side. Under center. A jump didn't get quite called. Hand off to Jordan to the outside. Tries to cut it back in. Gets absolutely swarmed by that Green Wave. Multiple men on that tackle. Going to be 4th down here and deep for the Rams. Rams most likely to punt here. Hollow heading back to receive. Here comes the punt. A good punt here by the Rams. Bounces right at the E. A nice bounce for them. He picks it up. Hall's going to take a run for it. Makes one good move. Gets tackled at the 40-yard line for the Green Wave. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave on the 40-yard line. Back again where they started on the first drive. Heavy on the right side. Rams seem to be a man short. Hand off to the right. Got blockers. Able to bully his way down that field for a good gain here. Schmiederberg with an excellent heavy run there. Gonna bring up 2nd and 2. Ball on the 48 for the Green Wave offense. Heavy on the right side, Stoss in the shotgun. Hand off again to the right side. Gets away from one, but gets tackled there by number 18 and number 26, Jordan Borovich, for the offense, for the Rams defense. Green Wave offense making 1st downs here. Running the ball, not wasting their time in the air unless they absolutely have to. Gaining ground on this Rams defense. Heavy on the right side, handoff again, running to the right, sticking to what they know. Seemed to have a seam to cut back to the left side, but gets tackled. Going to be another 1st down here for the Green Wave. Clock is going to keep going here. Just over 2 minutes. Quick play by the Green Wave, trying to get this defense on the ropes. Able to dodge a few tackles and gets ankle tackled by Jordan Baravage for the Rams defense. Green Wave. They had 10 guys. Handoff. Number 34, great penetration on the blitz there. By Kaysen Hagen. Rams coaches yelling at their defense. You can hear from over here in the press box. Seem to be angered at their performance. A heavy front here for the Green Wave, using their mass. Gonna be a handoff. Dodges, slips one tackle, breaks another one, able to push his way. Jordan Baravage gonna bring down. Jordan Baravage, the only defender for the Rams, seems to be saving. It's gonna be another Green Wave first down. There's 55 seconds. Clock has started here. Handoff again. Able to cut one up here, gain a few more yards. Gets brought down after a good carry for a few short yardage play there by 5 yards. Green Wave laying the hammer on this Rams defense. They seem to be out of gas here, trying their best to stay in this, but the Green Wave offense is relentless. Running the ball here, jamming it down their throats. Excellent strategy. Gonna be another run play to the right side. Gonna be tackled there by Jordan Baravage. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. That's gonna be the quarter. We're gonna take a quick break here and we'll be right back from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Wave vs. Rams, KNOX Sports.
Open all year round to the public? Open all year round to the public? Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to be starting the second quarter here. Green Wave versus Rams, 7-0. We're going to get this quarter change forward. We're going to reset the clock as well. Get 12 minutes back on that board. I'm Jacob Lindeman, your host tonight for this beautiful Thursday Night Lights. Green Wave versus the Rams. Rams defense having a hard time with this Green Wave offense. The Rams seem to be out of gas. There's nothing they can do to stop this run game so far, and Green Wave is just chipping down the field over and over again. That's a great way to demoralize and demolish a defensive line as you just keep beating them down and down and down all night long, and soon they'll give up. Same formation for the Green Wave, sticking to what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Handoff to the left side. Going to keep running it to the edge. Going to be a breakaway for the end zone. Going to be a nice walk-in, easy score there for Schmiederberg. Excellent run by the Green Wave to use his speed to get to the outside and don't stop. No flags on the play. Clean run, clean play by the Green Wave. Going to be 13-0 here. Green Wave back with that swinging gate. See if the Rams can perform here. Green Wave coming out with that, going for the field goal here. The snap is a little high. Kick is right through the uprights, right in the middle. Excellent kick there by the Green Wave. Going to be 14-0 here in the start of the second quarter. Green Wave absolutely having their way with this team. Not on the scoreboard, but definitely in the trenches. Rams' size that we thought would play a factor in this game seems to be not much of an issue for this Green Wave offensive line. Using their technique and stature and definitely some muscle that they've gained in the weight room to force their way into the end zone. Not once, but twice, and even 3 times if that flag didn't get thrown. But we're going to be right back here for another Green Wave kickoff for the 3rd time tonight. Rams receiving team's going to take down the field, and this is excellent Thursday night lights with an excellent ball game. As an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, I love nothing more than a run game. I love hard-nosed football, and this is what you're watching tonight. So let's get ready here for another Green Wave kickoff. Rams back to receive. Here we go. A short kick, gonna be a nice Jordan Baravage, and I kick it up. We're gonna break it to the left side. Gets tripped once and is able to get to the end zone there around that 25-yard line. We're not exactly sure from this angle. It's going to be 1st and 10 here on the 28-yard line. Rams looking to get on the board here. Rams taking their time in the huddle. Rams under center. A pass to the left side here, going to be out of bounds. Maynard, looks like it's going to be incomplete there. Pass to the outside. Was incomplete there. Seemed to be open on that play, but just overthrew him a bit. Had to go out of bounds to get it. Rams making sure to get that play in. Seems to be a timeout on the Rams here. We're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Nelson Auto in Grand Forks is proud to sponsor area athletics. We know the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto in Grand Forks, home to Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Welcome back here to Green Wave Rams football. It is your host, Jacob Linden, with the best cameraman in KNOX Sports, Cooper Frazier. We have an excellent Thursday night lights for you. It's 14-0, 11:34 in the second quarter. Ball is on the 28-yard line, and 2nd and 10 for the Rams offense. Rams in the shotgun. first time for tonight. A loose snap, going to be a fumble. Looks like it's going to be picked up, though, luckily, by the offense. A miscommunication here. It's going to be third down and a long way to go, folks. Ball's going to be all the way back on the... Keeps going back to that 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 21 here. Definitely not what you want to see here on a 2nd and long play. 3rd and long here. Hopefully the Rams can make something happen here to get this ball rolling down the field. Otherwise, this Green Wave offense is going to have another chance to score. And if they can get another turnover here in short yardage, Jordan Baravage in the backfield, Rams under center. A little bit of motion here. Going to be a handoff to Jordan Baravage. He's going to go nowhere on that play. It's going to be 4th down and a long way to go. Here comes the punt team. Excellent defense tonight by the Green Wave. Absolutely having their way with this offensive line. That's kind of hard to do with these smaller schools, as you don't have a lot of players on that offensive line, and you have a small sideline as well. It's hard to get rotations in. Your guys can get tired if you're not well conditioned. Gonna have a punt here by the Rams. Gonna be a flag. Looks gonna be a false start by the defense. Looks like someone's a little too antsy to get going after that punt block. Might be on them, actually, on the Roseau Rams. On the Roseau Rams to pin them deep. That's why the defender left, because Rams the punt here. A high punt, gonna be very short. A high bounce. Green Wave very wisely staying away from that. Gonna have excellent field position here on that 38-yard line. Gonna be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave on the 37. Here we go, folks. Short yardage again. Green Wave offense takes the field. We'll see what happens here. Will they go for the run, or will they change it up a little bit? But I would highly doubt that. I think they're going to hammer this one right into the end zone again. Old school football, just how we like it up here in the press box. Two receivers on the right side for the Green Wave. Stossen the shotgun. Rams are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout right with them. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, this is Pastor Paul. I'd like to welcome you to Hope Church, especially if you're a person that doesn't have a place where you hang out spiritually. We would love for you to come and experience hope and find God. Hope Church, 9, 10:30, and 6 p.m. on Sundays. For more information, you can check out gfhope.org.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
H&S Electrical Services is proud to support local high school sports. From homes to industry, we deliver safe, reliable electrical solutions. Locally owned and operated, our skilled team ensures quality and service you can trust. H&S, trusted in your homes and businesses.
Welcome back to the action here as the Green Wave offense takes the field. I'm Jacob Lindemann with the best cameraman in KNOX Sports, Cooper Frazee. Rams defense after a timeout takes the field, probably with a new game plan to stop that heavy run the Green Wave has been unstoppable with all night long. There are 9 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game, in this game's first half. Gonna step back for a wide open Stossen to Stossen. Gonna catch that for the end zone. A beautiful play. Completely fooled the Rams defense going for the run there. Stossen to Stossen. Beautiful connection. There is a flag on the field. We'll see what happened here. Looks like a man downfield on the offense. Green Wave with 2 touchdowns called back by penalties in this first half. Rams defense prepared for anything here. It's going to be first down here again. Sadly, that Green Wave offensive line is just too good at their job and drove a man too far downfield. Love to see it as an offensive lineman. Stoss in the shotgun, heavy in the left. Motion to the right side. Handoff right up the middle. Gets tackled there by number 14, wrapped up. His teammate trying to drive the play. There's going to be a flag on there. Looks like that offensive lineman got a little too eager to get some more yards and started dragging instead of pushing. Going to be another penalty there. Green Wave in the shotgun. Stossen. Steps back to make a throw. Passes it. Stossen to Stossen. A little too much gas on that one. Looked like a good route. If you just had a little more time to get going, it would have been wide open as well. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Ball on the 47. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first half. 14-0. Green Wave. Green Wave offense expanding their playbook here a little bit because they can, and they're a little more long yardage here than they'd like to be due to some penalties. Refs are absolutely on top of their game tonight. Stoss in the shotgun. Goes for trying to get some yards back here. You make the defensive jump. Steps back to pass. Passes it deep. Stossen to Stossen. Looks like there might have been a little bit of handling there, but excellent coverage there by Baravage. Going to be 3rd and 20 here. Ball on the 47. Green Wave takes the field here again. 3rd and long. Rams seem to be loading the box, moving with the motion. Here comes a blitz on the outside. Keeps it up the middle. Bounces away. Able to get back. Really almost a first down there. Schmierberg with an excellent carry right up the middle. Bob zigging and zagging. He's up his way up the middle of the field, able to bounce off a few defenders and get really close to a first down. Going to be a 4th and 5 here. Green Wave's going to go for it with the short yardage. Trying to catch him on the offsides call, and unsuccessful by the Green Wave. Takes a step back, makes a quick pass. Stossen's pass falls incomplete to his wide receiver. Green Wave offense definitely not happy with the outcome of that drive. Green Wave defense going to take the field, and this Roseau Rams offense going to have a second chance here to get back into this game. 14-0, 8 minutes left in this first half. Rams handoff right up the middle. Jordan Baravich crawling his way to get a few more yards. For a nice gain there with some athleticism to stay up off the ground. Going to be a nice 6-yard carry here, 5-yard carry, excuse me. Going to be 2nd and 5, ball on the 37. Rams under center, Jordan Baravich in the backfield. Running right up the field, Baravich bouncing off. He's going to use his speed to break away here. If a number 20 from the Green Wave can catch him, gets bounced out of bounds here. Great run by Jordan Baravich to be bounced out of bounds here with an excellent run by Jordan Baravich to stay on his feet and get to the outside and use that speed of his to gain some ground and get this Rams offense flowing again, get the momentum going, and get their spirits up, try and get them back in this game, get in that end zone. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 11. Jordan Baravich, one-man show tonight for this Roseau Rams football team, offense and defensive sides of the ball. Same formation by the Rams. Handoff to Baravich up the middle, gets absolutely swarmed by the defense here. Maybe they gain 1 yard here on the play. Just over 7 minutes left in this first half. Second and 9, gain of 1 on that play, ball on the 10. Rams in the I formation, heavy on the left side, under center. Seth rolls out to the left, got some blockers, looking for a pass, passes it into the end, gets absolutely blocked, almost intercepted by the Green Wave defense. Excellent. Hall with the stop, with some absolute cement in his gloves to knock that ball down with some effort, some very velocity there. Excellent defense and coverage by that Green Wave secondary. Going to be 3rd and 9 for the Rams offense, trying to take the field. Rams under center. Hand off to Baravich, absolutely read like a textbook by that Green Wave defense. Going to be 3rd and 8 here. Ball on the 9-yard line. It's a 4th down for the Rams. Trying to get on the scoreboard. Not bringing out the kicking unit. Green Wave defense loading the box here. Roseau not changing their formation much this first half. Going to be a flag. It's going to be a false start here on the Rams. Going to put back 5 more yards. Getting them a little more room to run that offense here. Excuse me, folks. Rams in a different formation here. Going to be trying to step back to make a pass here. Going to be thrown off into the sidelines there. Going to be turnover on downs here for the Green Wave. Excellent, able to run down that quarterback and make a tackle in the back zone to get this Green Wave offense back on the field. Green Wave offense take the field. Going to be a heavy on the left side. Motion to the left. Handoff to Schmierberg up the middle. He has some speed. He is going to go all the way, folks. There's no flags on this. He is running out of the way with some steam and breaking away from that Rams offense. There is actually a flag there in the backfield, way behind the play. Seems to be a holding call on the offense. Another touchdown for the Green Wave called back. Rams defense gaining some very lucky calls here. A questionable call by the refs, but they're on the field and have better vision than I do. Green Wave offense take the field again after a very long run. Handoff again. Gonna bounce it to the outside. He has some speed. Number 7 able to fall and actually get the tackle here. Hall for a nice run here. Get a first down for the Green Wave. Moving the chains. Good run to fix the morale after a long touchdown call back. Green Wave, heavy formation. High snap, gets bounced back. May be able to handle something. He's going to throw it to his teammate. It's incomplete. Kind of a best case scenario and a worst case scenario here for the Green Wave. The high snap and able to make a good situation out of a bad situation here by Stassen. Excellent composure here by the quarterback. Green Wave taking their time as they should in this huddle. With 5 minutes left in this first half, Green Wave has had some bad luck tonight with some penalties, with some holding calls. Green Wave ready to get some action here. Steps back for a pass. A nice route there by Stassen, but a little overthrown. A very tough throw to the outside there. With 5 minutes in this first half, Green Wave trying to score again before the first half, but they were received in the second half. Green Wave step backs the pass. A nice stop. Brought down. Almost a first down. Good route there by number 16, Rafael Jones. Going to be 4th and 1 here for the Green Wave offense. Right at the 49-yard line. Green Wave with a handoff. Able to bounce off away from some defenders. Easily gained the first down there by the offense of the Green Wave. Moving the chains again for the Green Wave. Clock's going to keep running here. Green Wave hoping to waste as much time as possible so the Rams don't even see see the field on offense the rest of this half. Handoff up the middle to Hall, barreling his way past his own teammates, pushing away everybody in his path with an excellent run there. Going to be 2nd and 1. Great run there. These Green Wave runners love to keep their feet moving and gain more yardage, and you can see that by running over their own teammates. These guys don't like to stop. Heavy on the left side. Seems to be a miscommunication there with the snap count. Stossen able to recover that football. Going to be 3rd and 9. Sends 2 receivers on routes, go throwing for a deep ball. Stossen to Stossen. Stossen able to, after a great pass there. An excellent play there from Stossen to Stossen for a touchdown at Green Wave. I do not see any flags on the field. No flags on the field this time, folks. That's a Green Wave touchdown. Let's put some points on the board. Beautiful scoreboard brought to you by All True. Green Wave running that swinging gate. A low snap, swing to the right side. Going to be a pass open. Nice jumping catch there. Going for the 2-point conversion. He got it, folks. It's going to be 22 here. With just a little under 2 minutes. We're 10 seconds behind the clock here, so we're going to catch this up quick. It is 22 to 0, Wave Rams. Getting our clock caught back up here. Sorry about that, folks. Ran a little behind, but we're caught back up here, folks. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in this first half. Rams yet to get into the end zone. Green Wave has been in the end zone a lot. Sadly, they've had a lot called back as well due to some holding calls and some turnovers. But they're still lucky to get back into that end zone again, folks. Green Wave looking to kick off yet again in this first half. Hoping to not let these Rams into the end zone, as the Green Wave will receive the ball in the second half. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a great second half. Don't go anywhere. You never know what can happen on Thursday Night Light football. Thanks again to our cameraman, Cooper Frage, one of the best here at KNOX Sports. A low kick here. Bounced off the chest pad of the Rams receiving. Able to dodge a few guys, but then again brought down around that 33-yard line. I'd like to see what Rams are going to do here with the short time and the long way to go. Seeing if they might pull out something through the air. Get this ball rolling, get the momentum going for this Rams offense. We got doubles here on both sides of the ball with the wide receivers. Steps back for a quick pass, wide receiver screen to Baravich. Baravich able to get up the field. Looks like he got pushed out of bounds there before the first down marker. Going to be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 here. Rams trying to get this ball moving with the short clock. Definitely trying to get it out of bounds every time they make a catch here. Again, same formation as last time. Dual receivers on both sides. A high snap gets bounced off. Going to be absolutely swarmed.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your...
Sorry about that, folks. With a sack by Overguard to bring this offense back to the third, to going to be a 3rd and long here. Green Wave taking a timeout. We're going to take one with them.
It's game day, and whether you're feeding the family or the entire team, Hugo's is the place to go. Score big with favorites from the meat department, delicious fresh veggies, and don't forget about the bakery to celebrate the big win. Hugo's Family Marketplace, your game day headquarters.
Thief River Glass handles it all. Aluminum storefronts, auto glass, windows, shower enclosures, and more. Just like our athletes, we're built for every season. No job is too big or too small. Call 218-681-1333 for year-round dependable service.
When you're looking for a change of pace, a change of routine, or a change of scenery, we'll help you find what's next. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Welcome back to the action here. I am Jacob Linderman with one of your greatest cameramen on the KNOX Sports staff, Cooper Frazee. The Rams offense to take the field again. They got pushed back with a long sack by that Green Wave defense. 3rd and long here. Take the snap back, steps back for a deep pass. Going to Baravich. Overthrown, and the Green Wave defense is able to make a great coverage there and almost intercepted themselves. The ball was overthrown by at least 3-4 yards there. Going to be 4th down now. Going to be 4th and 13, ball on the 34. Rams don't seem to be bringing the punt team on. Seems to be a man short there. They do bring out the punt team. Rams back to punt. High snap gets bounced. There's a penalty on the flag on the field already. They're going to be tackled all the way back to that 4-yard line. We'll see what this penalty is for. They're going to defer it. Looks like it needs to be on the offense. Team's calling to just give them on the offense. Green Wave able to bring that ball back on the 5-yard line. Green Wave, an excellent field possession. Sorry about that, frog in my throat. Let's get back to it. Green Wave offense was an excellent field possession, looking to get this ball in again here with plenty of time on the clock, with 4 tries here to get into the end zone. It's 1st and goal. Schmiederberg with just an excellent run there, and the Green Wave offense took my breath away there for a second with a hole so wide he could drive an 18-wheeler through. Able to run through that offensive line like it was nothing. Able to walk through the park there for Schmiederberg. Excellent run play by the Green Wave offense. Making it 28-0 here with 1:28. Green Wave going to do a field goal. Kick is low, but is good. This field goal kicker getting some nice breakaways, trying to get that ball, trying to get his foot under the ball a little more. But it is now 29-0 with 1:28 left on the clock there. 1st and 5. As a Roseau Rams alumni, I can't tell you how many times I've been in this position myself. A lot back in the day, but we were able to, keep fighting, and those up north boys are a little tougher than people give them credit for. They got to live in those cold northern temperatures. But it's a long way to go and a long way to come back, but nothing's possible with plenty of time, plenty of game left to be played. And with these flags and and calls. There's going to be a lot of time to strategize and get in your huddles and try and make a game plan to get back in this game. So Roseau Rams out to receive again. Green Wave to kick off for yet again in this first half with a minute 28 left on the board in this first half. Let's see what can happen here.
All right, fans, make some noise.
Schmierberg having an excellent night tonight with some excellent running. A high kick with plenty of time for their defense. Going to be bounced high. Rams choose to take a hold of it. Heath Bauer to get a few yards there, get him to almost the 25-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Green Wave defense take the field again. Hoping to do 3 and out here, 4 and out quick. Hopefully a turnover, get back in that end zone again before the first half. Green Wave defense. Rams under center. Rams step back to pass. Gonna be a drop pass there by number 9. For Hank Broughton. With a minute left in this first half, Rams yet to get on the scoreboard. Hoping to see something crazy here happen to get them a chance to get back in this game. Rams under center, hand off to Jordan Baravich, absolutely swamped by that Green Wave. There's a timeout on the field just to save some playing time. Clock is running now. It's a minute left in this first half, dwindling down. They did not call a timeout. Everyone up in the press box thought they would have. A nice run there, but not going to do much. With 34 seconds. They do call a timeout with 31 seconds on the clock. Going to be 4th and 1 there for the Rams with 31 seconds. The decision is going to be, are they going to punt or are they going to run the ball? We're going to stay in this one. It's going to be an interesting call here by the Rams to go for it with 30 seconds left in this first half. You have to score, or will they punt the ball? I believe with them to kick off in the first half, in the second half here, and the Green Wave to receive. If I was a coach for those Roseau Rams and I'd be this low on the scoreboard, I'd say go for it. I'd pull something out of the playbook deep in there that the team knows very well and try and do something here to make this Green Wave defense confused and get in the end zone. So we'll likely see what happens here. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be quite interesting. Green Wave 29, Rams 0. 31 seconds left in the first half. Rams take the field. They're quickly on the ball, trying to get this defense. Seems to be a kind of confusion here. Seems it can be a complete mess there on the line of scrimmage. We don't really know what happened up here from this angle. Seems to be people jumping left and right. But seems like it's going to be a turnover for the first down, Green Wave. Green Wave offense hoping to put one in the end zone here. Green Wave step backs the pass. Takes his time. There's a flag on the field. Seems that we have a lineman downfield where he shouldn't be. Don't know how an offensive lineman would be illegal downfield in the pass protection. The penalty was declined by the Rams. Green Wave in the shotgun. Steps back to pass. Stosson having to do something, gets sacked in the backfield. Rams really happy about that. Two seconds left in this half. One more play to be had by this Green Wave offense. Trips right. Off for the Green Wave. Snap is good. Steps back to pass. Has plenty of time to throw. Gonna throw it deep there. Could have really reached out for it. That's going to be the first half, folks. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna get back after the break and for a halftime show. We have a beautiful harvest moon rising over the football field tonight in this Thursday Night Lights. I'm Jacob Lemon. He's Cooper Frazee behind the camera. We'll be right back after this.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
For expert sales and service, visit Acme Equipment or online at acmekubota.com.
H&S Electrical Services is proud to support local high school sports. From homes to industry, we deliver safe, reliable electrical solutions. Locally owned and operated, our skilled team ensures quality and service you can trust. H&S, trusted in your homes and businesses.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more, fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Welcome back to the halftime show. I'm Jacob Lindeman. Thank you. I want to give a special shout out to our cameraman, Cooper Frazier, one of the best here at KNOX Sports on the sports team. He is an excellent cameraman. He never misses any second of the action for you viewers. Welcome to the first halftime for the Green Wave Roseau Rams football. Rams 0, Green Wave 29. Not what you want to see as a visitor team coming to the Green Wave field, but we have a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. First off, a lot of penalties tonight. That's kind of the story of the first half. Penalty after penalty after penalty after flag thrown after flag thrown. Questionable or not, the refs know what they're doing. They're on the field. They have the best view of the game, better than any cameraman, any person in the press box, any coach. The refs know what they're doing, so I'm going to give a special shout out to the refs. Questionable or not, they're making some good calls out there for both sides. But they have a lot of hold calls on the Green Wave offense. 3 beautiful touchdowns taken away from them due to penalties. The score would be much higher if there wasn't as many penalties. A long first half. It's definitely going to be a factor in this second half for the Rams, as they have a very small sideline and not a lot of, replaceable characters on their offensive defensive line. A lot of people playing both ways. It's how it's been since I was there. It's how it's been since most people who ever played at Roseau has been there. It's a hockey town, and they are not big on football up there, and they just don't have a lot of depth. And that's always been an issue for the Roseau Rams, and that's something that if you're not conditioned and have people that can play both sides of the ball, that second half is a very, very hard half to play, especially if the first half is over an hour. And this Green Wave offense is not making it easy on this defensive line for the Roseau Rams, absolutely pushing them all the way down the field, having their way with them, making big runs, and also Green Wave able to pass the ball exceptionally well. Rams have yet to have much for turnovers, but they just can't seem to get the ball down the field and in the end zone. Jordan Baravich is kind of the one-man show for their team, making, I'd say, 85% of their tackles and having the ball 90% of the time on the offense. So, if he's not as conditioned as he should be after all this running he's doing, they might have a rough start here to the second half. But the Green Wave, Schmiederberg is having an excellent night. He is making some great runs. He is making probably a lot of offensive linemen, and yes, people have probably heard me talk about the offensive line a lot, but I've played a lot of offensive line, and that's what I'm passionate about is in the trenches. I like to see something happen, and it's due to the big boys. Give them a little special love that not a lot of people give to, but Schmiederberg is using his linemen to his advantage. He's hitting the gaps at full speed. He's making breakaways. He's slipping through tackles. He's actually creating some huge runs for this Green Wave offense, and he's probably on his way to get for the player of the game so far. But Stossen's playing well. He's had some long throws there that he can't really get to, and had a few incompletions. But the completions he has had have been beautiful, if not in the end zone or creating touchdown plays. But the Green Wave offense is definitely nothing. They're working. I don't think they should go ahead and fix anything. They should keep running the ball, pass here and there if they need to, if they get kind of pushed back due to penalties or turnovers. But this Green Wave offense can run the ball, folks, and I like to see that, some hard-nosed up-north football here. And the Roseau Rams defense can't really do much about it. That's going to be it for our halftime show. I'm Jacob Lindeman, your host for Thursday Night Lights. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Nothing feels or performs better than a properly fitted golf club. Whether it's irons, driver, or putter, call us today for your free club fitting. For over 30 years, the Golf Center in Grand Forks has been your club fitting leader.
Valley Truck in East Grand Forks is proud to support our local high school athletes. With over 400 years of combined experience, they keep our community moving on and off the field. Trusted repairs, quality parts, and support for the next generation.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number one.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job.
If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
In Grand Forks, it's about more than just where you live. It's about the people you trust when life happens.
At Logan Karski State Farm, we're proud to protect what matters most. I'm Logan Karski with State Farm, and we'd be honored to be your good neighbor.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Welcome back. I'm Jacob Lennon with your cameraman, Cooper Frazee. Quote of the game by Cooper Frazee. It's a beautiful fall football night. Excellent weather. We're going to have a beautiful second half here. I'm going to get the scoreboard brought to you by All True. Reset here.
Tonight's winning ticket number is 128300. 128300. If that's your ticket, come
We have that clock reset. The green wave, it's 29-0. We have 2 minutes till kickoff. It is a beautiful night. It's a beautiful fall football night. It is excellent weather. We have the harvest moon out tonight under the lights. It is 8:22. It is 62 degrees. We have 6-mile-an-hour winds. Excellent night for throwing the ball. This Green Wave offense is going to come out swinging, trying to end this game early and send the Rams starting their bus soon. But first, we're going to see what Roseau Rams has to say about it and see if they can somehow get back in this game. And let's see if there's going to be a few less penalties and flags on the field after the halftime corrections. It'll be interesting to see what this Green Wave offense here is going to roll out here in the start of the second half. Again, I'm Jacob Lindemann. With me, one of the best, Cooper Frazee. This is Thursday Night Lights, brought to you by KNOX Sports. We'll be back right after this.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Welcome back to all of you tuning into this second half of Thursday Night Lights with Jacob and Cooper. It is a beautiful fall football night. The temperature is dropping us down to 62 degrees here in East Grand Forks. No wind tonight. Beautiful night for throwing the ball, as we've seen by Stassen able to get that ball in the air easy as he can. Rams are going to come on the field here, trying their best. Don't want to be too much of a stereotype here, but it looks like number 77 for the Roseau Rams has his helmet off, talking to the trainer. Hopefully he's all right. He is a big man for the Rams offense and defensive line. Hopefully he's okay. We never like to see a player hurt. But that definitely will be a game changer if he is out this second half. Green Wave jumping up and down, getting ready, getting loose. They seem to be ready as ever for this second half. It is 29-0. I'm Jacob Lindemann. He is Cooper Frazee behind the camera. This is KNOX Sports. Thank you for joining in. Special shout out to all our viewers. We do this for you, free of charge. We're going to kick off here soon. Green Wave to receive the ball. It is time. Looks like Jordan Baravich to kick here. The Hall is in the backfield. Jordan Baravich is a short kick. Number 30 picks it up. Going to make a break for it. Lowers his shoulder and buries a couple defenders and his own teammate. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave. Green Wave. Got 2 wide receivers out on the right side here. Stassen in the shotgun. Handoff right at the middle of the Schmierberg. Schmierberg's going to bounce off a few defenders. Going to bounce it to the outside. Stiff arm. He stays on his feet, folks. We're going to put this one. We have a blocker by Stassen. Beautiful block. A beautiful block, but the Rams able to get him. The beautiful long run, first down, almost a touchdown by that Green Wave. Schmierberg having a night to remember here on Thursday Night Lights. That ball is on the 5-yard line. It is first and goal. Excellent, excellent run by Schmierberg. Putting a clinic on here for the Roseau Rams secondary. Schmierberg to pile it in there. Runs over a couple defenders. Going to be a call here. They're going to call him down just short of that end zone. Stoss in the shotgun. Hand off to Schmierberg. Schmierberg actually a fake me out here, folks. Stossen fakes out me as well. Fake handoff, runs into the end zone. It's going to be 35-0. Green Wave going to go for the field goal here. Rams hoping to block this high snap. Gets a good kick. Nice, excellent execution there on that field goal. Going to be 36-0 here for the Green Wave. Excellent first drive in this second half. Putting the points on the board early. Getting that defense a chance to shine here for the Green Wave. Rams defense kind of looks defeated here. We're going to stick with this one, folks. Thanks to Rivard Turf and Forge, Grand Cheddar Sales. Special sponsors are special shout out to all our sponsors here for KNOX Sports. We couldn't do this without you. Trying to give these fans a free view of their favorite football teams on these Thursday night lights here. I'm Jacob, he's Cooper. Green Wave to kick off yet again in this game. It's 36-0, 10:42 in this third quarter. Rams looking a bit sluggish here on the receiving team. Hands at their sides. Excellent kickoff here. Caught by the receiving team. Runs head first into a few defenders. Green Wave defense takes the field as the special teams come off. Rams under center. Actually, excuse me, there is Jordan Barava to take the snap there. Direct snap. Incomplete pass by Barava is absolutely swamped over by that Green Wave defense. Rams trying to throw a lot out of the playbook here. Rams back under center. Hand off to Baravich as he bounces it out to the right there. Number 11 on the Green Wave, Trayson Van Camp for the tackle. There is a penalty on the flag, the penalty flag on the field. I mean, it seems to be an unsportsmanlike here. It's going to be a replay. On both teams here, there's going to be offsetting penalties. Going to replay the down. It's going to be 3rd and 6, ball on the 29-yard line. Toss to Bravich in the backfield. Stays on his feet to get that first down. Rams back under center. Handoff to the fullback. Going to be right up the middle there for a short yardage. It is 36-0 here with 9 minutes in this third quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 7. A ball in the 46. Handoff. Able to dodge a few defenders. Is absolutely swamped. A lot of gain tackles here tonight by this Green Wave defense. Rams are slowly moving the ball, having a little more success tonight in this second half here, moving the ball, but a lot of short gains. Trying to stick to what they know. Rams taking their time on the hill, making sure they get that play call right. Definitely going to see maybe some different formations and some different stunts here happening by the offense to try and get back in this game. It is 3rd and 6 here. Gonna be swings out to the left, gonna be passing at, swatted by the defense. It's gonna be 4th down now for the Rams. Gonna be 4th and 6 and the 47 there for the Rams. Rams to punt. Punt is a good punt. Chooses to run. Excellent block there. Don't see any flag. And there's the flag after the tackle there. Seems to be a block in the back, most likely. Green Wave again with a penalty. Gonna be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave on the 15. Handoff to a nice spin move to keep on his feet. Able to get some good yardage there by Hall. Gonna be 2nd and 4. Ball on the 19.
6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Steps back to pass. Heads up. Keeps on his feet, but gets tackled there by number 7 for the Rams. Seems to be an injury there as he went for that tackle. By Knutson, excellent run there. Nice shallow reception there and get some yardage on that play, running up the sideline. Beautiful play. Flag on the field. There's a sideline violation against Roseau here. Their coaches seem to be pretty aggravated on the sideline there. Definitely unhappy with the score in the play of this game. Handoff to Schmierberg. Schmierberg dragging defenders. Absolutely fired up with that run. Schmierberg having a night to remember here on these Thursday night lights. Going to be a Green Wave first down. Rams loading the box. Handoff. Another flag on the field as he bounces it to the far right side. Going to be a touchdown, but going to be called short. There's 2 flags on the play here. Going to be a holding call on the Green Wave again. I am not seeing what the refs are seeing, but yet again, I am up in the press box, not on the field. Handoff to Hall, bounces out to the outside, bounces it back in, able to flip a few defenders, gaining some yardage back on when you get caught off those penalties. Stoss in the shotgun. Handoff again. Gained some good yardage there on that play. Dodge Hall and Schmierberg having a running game to remember on this Thursday Night Lights. I've said that over and over again, but it is beautiful to watch here, folks. There'd be 4 touchdowns tonight that have been called back due to penalties. Green Wave having their way with this Rams defense. Handoff on the right side, going to be kind of stopped there by the Rams defense. 5 minutes in this third quarter. There is a mercy rule in Minnesota football in the fourth quarter. If a team is up by 35 points, the clock will remain running. Most likely going to happen here, especially if the Green Wave get in the end zone one more time here before the fourth quarter. Stossen setbacks the pass. Tipped off there by the Rams defender, number 2. Ethan Vasco. There was good coverage there on the Rams secondary. Gonna be 3rd and 8 here, ball on the 21. Pass to Stossen. Stossen to Stossen. Stays on his feet. Able to drag a few defenders. Pulled out of bounds. Stossen seeing that brotherly connection there. Getting the ball down on the 2-yard line. Going to be a Green Wave first down here. Well, just a little over 4 minutes and 20 seconds in this third quarter. It is now 1st and goal for the Green Wave. Green Wave checks their gaps. Prepared for the shotgun. Hand off to Schmierberg. Jordan Baravage with an excellent blitz to stop that from a touchdown. Second and goal here for the Green Wave. Motion. Hand off to Hall. Walks into the end zone. Schmierberg, apologies. (42-0). With 3:45 to let our clock catch up here during this field goal here. Field goal is no good. Rams defense coming in hot, definitely putting some pressure there on the kicker. 42-0 here in the third quarter, 30 minutes and 45 seconds left until the fourth quarter. There is a mercy rule where the team is 35 points ahead in the fourth quarter, so we'll likely have a running clock full of 12 minutes here. Unless the Rams can do something here in the 30 minutes and 45 seconds to stop that. They need to put 2 touchdowns on the board to stop that mercy rule. So it'll be quite interesting to see what this Rams coaching staff has for us in this late part of the game. I'm Jacob Lillman. He's Cooper Frazee. This is KNOX Sports. Thank you for watching. Green Wave to kick off here. A scrib kick rolling down the field, bounces off of the receiver's chest pad. They're going to be tackled down around that 28-yard line. Rams under center. Hands off. Handoff to number 18, tackled by the Green Wave defense with 0 gain on that play. The clock is running here. With 3 minutes left in this third quarter here, Mercy Rural increasing aggressively on this Rams football team. Kind of a reverse here by the Rams, trying to get some yardage here. They gained about 5 on that play. Third down now. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Short game brings up 3rd down and 6.
Rams under center in a heavy formation. Green Wave loading the box. Pass to the sideline. Gets out of bounds, looks like before the first down.
Pass complete to number 18, Baron Deer.
Rams most unlikely to punt here. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Rams under center. Hand off to Baravich. Stuffed there by number 19 for the Green Wave. Cormac Dottie.
Picks up enough for a Rams first down.
Going to be a Rams first down. (42-0) here late in the third. Ball on the 44. 1st and 10 for the Rams, inching their way closer down the field. Handoff to the fullback. Right. It's absolutely nowhere on that play by the Green Wave defense. Reading that play like a kindergarten book. Green Wave defense with a dominant performance tonight, absolutely letting this Rams offense have 0 hope in this game. Beautiful harvest moon watching on this Thursday night lights. Defense in the movement, trying to get him back in formation. Rams under center. Reverse to Baravich, heads up the field. Able to dive to get a few more yards on that play. With 40 seconds left in this third quarter, Mercy Rural inching towards inactive this game. Rams are aware of it. Greenside's aware of it. It's been 2 hours since the start of this game. Definitely plays a huge factor late in the game here. These 2-hour-plus games are hard on players. Jordan Baravich able to cut it upfield. Stays on his feet. There's a fumble. Scooped up by the Green Wave. It's actually bouncing around there. Might be by the Rams. There's 0 time on the clock. We don't know what happened there. Who got the ball? Might have bounced out of the Green Waves. End of the third quarter. We're going to take a short break here as we get into the fourth. I'm Jake Lemon. He's Cooper Frazee behind the camera. You're watching KNOX Sports. Thank you.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop proudly supports our local high school athletes on the field, the court, and beyond. Just like sports, adventure starts with the right gear. The Ski and Bike Shop, where your next adventure begins.
Welcome to the fourth quarter here of Green Wave versus the Rams. It is 42-0. Mercy rule is in effect here, folks. There is a penalty on the field. Going to be a false start on the Rams. Mercy rule is in effect here in the fourth quarter. Clock will remain running as long as the Green Wave maintain a 35-point lead. We'll get this clock started on the right moment here for you folks. Hand off to Baravich. He stays on his feet, bounces out to the outside, using his speed, cuts it back in for a nice, but gets absolutely pulled out of bounds. Rams have a good run here and started the fourth quarter under the harvest moon here on Thursday Night Lights. First and 10 for the Rams. Ball on the 33-yard line. Rams under center. Hand off to Baravich on the left side. Bounces it out, drags trying, gets brought down there by defender number 24 for the Green Wave, Carter Carlson. With an actual textbook ankle tackle. Wrap up those ankles, it's hard to run away from those. Going to be second and 11 there with a 1-yard loss there by Baravich. Rams don't have an answer. Rams offensive line missing that large number 77. There's a counter on the play. Rams able to get a good chunk of yardage there on that play. Hard fought yards here late in the game. Clock is running and the Mercy rule is in effect by the Green Wave's relentless scoreboard. 10 minutes left in this game. Hand off to Baravich. He gets stopped just short of the end zone there. Gang tackled by the majority of the Green Wave defense. Going to be first and goal here for the Rams. Rams reverse. Nice gator roll tackle. Tackle by number 34. John Singer, the gator roll tackle to bring down that Rams runner. Loss of 2 on the play. Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Rams desperately trying to get on the scoreboard late in the game. Nobody wants to go home with 0 on your scoreboard. Keeps it. Pass is incomplete to the Rams as they try and have a little deception there in the backfield. Hand off to Baravage up the middle. There's no touchdown on the play. Ball seemed to slip out. They're going to call him down on that half-yard line. It's going to be 4th down for the Rams. 7 minutes left in this game. Green Wave looking for a stop here to keep them from the scoreboard. Get them driving home in defeat. Rams tightening their gaps. Trying to send it right up the middle to the Baravage. They do. They hand it up to Baravage. Baravage scores. Jordan Baravage, the one-man show here on the Roseau Rams side of the ball. It's going to be 42-6. Mercy rule is still in effect here. Clock only stops for touchdowns. Rams going for 2 in desperation. Peels out the pass. Passes it to the corner. Trips over a defender. No call on that one. 2-point conversion is no good for the Rams. 42-6. Rams happy to get on the scoreboard. Rams coaches seem to be very upset with the play of this game. Calls of the refs and obviously some frustration from your team when you're down this much in the 4th quarter. Rams are to kick off for the first time in this game since the beginning and in the second half. Green Wave receiving out on the field. Seeing some new bodies out there. As most likely getting some players you don't play as often in this game. Probably going to keep their offense on the field for their starters. Jordan Baravage to kick off. Kick to the far right, bounces a few. Green Wave picks up, goes for a run on it. Bounces to the outside. He has a break. There's multiple flags on the field. There's going to be a holding penalty on the kicking team. Pinning them back around that 23-yard line. With 6 minutes left in this game, Green Wave run to the outside. He's got some speed. Going to be a first down for the Green Wave. Gary and Hall with a beautiful run for the Green Wave. It's going to be a first down. Clock is running due to the mercy rule. Brought to you by Green Wave Football. Our all-true scoreboard is on time here for the rest of this game. The clock is running. Green Wave in the shotgun. QB keeper to the outside. Puts a shoulder down. There's going to be a flag. Green Wave pushed back even further now. Going to be third down. Supposed to be second down. First down, excuse me. Play marker is wrong. QB keeper off to the left side. Goes to the races. Tripped down by a shoelace tackle. QB keeper to the left side. I believe it should be second down. It is second. Four minutes left in this game. Handoff. Seemed to be a horse collar pulled down. The refs did not see it there. Rams showing a little bit of frustration here as the clock keeps counting down on their game for the night. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game for the Green Wave. It is 42-6. Stay tuned for our post-game show as we talk about Schmiederberg's Night to Remember. I'm going to call it now, player of the game. Handoff, goes up the middle to the left side, has some speed, got a block. He's off to the races, folks. No one's going to catch him. He is going to go all the way for another Green Wave touchdown for number 2. Jack Coulter putting another one on the board for the Green Wave touchdown. Bringing the score to 48-6 for the Green Wave. Beautiful run there by Coulter. Field goal unit is out on the field. A fake. Gonna take it in himself, runs it in for a 2-point conversion. Making that 50-6 for the Green Wave. Rams seem to be walking off slowly with their heads down.
With 2:59 remaining in the fourth quarter, it's your Green Wave 50, the Rams 6.
Green Wave 50-6. Remember, folks, we've had 4 touchdowns now called back for the Green Wave due to penalties. So imagine what this could be on a night like tonight in the Thursday night lights under the harvest moon. This is Green Wave football. I'm Jacob Lindeman. He's Cooper Frazee. We'll be right back right after this short break.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
Welcome back, folks. Not letting you miss a second of the action. Thank you to Cooper Frazee, the best cameraman in KNOX Sports. And that's saying myself, a professional videographer. He might be better than me, folks. We don't know. He's an excellent cameraman here on the sports side of things. Green Wave to kick off yet again. Rams. Two minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. 50-6. Ball's going to be on the 30. Make that the 20. Excuse me. Once this clock starts, the Rams are only going to have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to make something happen here on this last offensive drive for them. Rams handoff. Number 5 for the Rams. As he gets tackled, looks like there might be a scramble for the ball up there. Running clock, mercy rule is in effect. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. Rams trying their best to get something moving here. Lots of substitutions happening on both sides of the ball, getting people in on a beautiful Thursday night lights under the harvest moon. Before the end of right as the game ends, I'm going to have Cooper get a shot of this harvest moon under these Thursday night lights. Beautiful night for football. Beautiful night for Green Wave win. Handoff up the middle. Going to be stopped by the Green Wave secondary. Welcome back, folks. There's 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this game. Roseau Rams a handoff up the middle. Good swamp there by the Green Wave defense. Rams to run up the middle again. doing their best. Under a minute now in this game. Rams are not going down without a fight. A lot of substitutions happening. Love to see that late in the game. Gets the people in that never get a chance to shine, showing their coaches what they can do. 30 seconds here left in this game. Rams to hand it off. It's actually a faked pass. A big hit on the edge there by number 13 for the Green Wave, Matthew Reichman. A huge hit to send a message, packing these Roseau Rams home. That is going to be the end of this game, folks. We're gonna get right into this post-game show right after a short break. I'm Jacob Lindeman. He's Cooper Frazier. Don't go anywhere. This is KNOX Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Blue-Rich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number one.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job. If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started. From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com.
Welcome back to the post-game show. I'm Jacob Lindeman. We're going to get right into this. Our player of the game is going to be none other than Mr. Schmiederberg. He had an excellent night running the ball tonight. He had a lot of plays called back due to penalties, and if he didn't, he'd be well in the 200-yard club for tonight. He had an excellent game. He hit the pockets. He hit the holes. He did his assignments. He had a beautiful night on the ball. He's definitely the player of the game. Special shout-out to Cooper Frazier on the cameraman, not missing a second of the action on those runs. We're going to deliver this defensive player of the game, definitely to Van Camp. He had some huge stops there in later the game. He had most of the tackles tonight, just a huge defensive player. And I'm going to tell a short story about this team, folks. They played one heck of a ball game tonight. It is a beautiful fall football night, Thursday night lights under the harvest moon. This Green Wave offense did everything they could. The only thing that was standing against them was holding penalties and offside calls and a few penalties that may or may not have been worthy. But who am I to judge? I don't see the ball on the field like these refs do. But they didn't let that stop them, and that's what you got to do as a football team is you don't let the refs bother you. If the refs are bothering you, I always say answer it with another point on the scoreboard. And that's what this Green Wave offensive did. They're hyped tonight. They definitely deserve the win. They had a great game. And we're going to talk a little bit about how the Roseau Rams and a few of their faults here, they just were getting manhandled by this offensive line, and that's kind of what the problem was. The Green Wave offense was just relentless. Run play after run play after run play. And that Green Wave offensive line just showing them that you may have a few guys bigger than us, but you're not going to beat us in the trenches, and that's what determination and grit gets you, folks. Well, folks, we're going to end this one short tonight. I'm Jacob Lindeman. He's Cooper Frazier on the camera. This is KNOX Sports. Huge thank you to all our sponsors. This has been a great, beautiful Thursday night lights under the harvest moon. Good night.